Yo, bro, this is just gonna be a quick one. Here's the thing. Something I can notice in the past few days. If you want literally anything in your male life, whether it be money, status, woman, sex, whatever, competition, the higher status, the higher ranking, anything you want, comes down to a man. What do you think it comes down to? Literally just achieving success. What does it come down to? Your ability to focus, your ability to sit down and to get shit done without any distractions. Do you understand how valuable that is, bro? In a world as distracted as this, where notifications, where phones or technology is literally everywhere, it is almost impossible to stay focused. But here you are. I'm going to teach you some ways you can be more productive and some ways you can be so much more efficient in your studies, your homework, your whatever, anything. I use these tactics all the time. Breeze through my work. I just realized the only reason I'm able to build a whole build a legion in front of you is because I use these productivity tactics to do my homework as quick as possible so I can focus on this. My grades are still all right, straight C's. Anyways, the first thing I want to speak to you about productivity is sleep. Now, here's the weird thing. How good is your sleep? I'll be totally honest, mine is shit. I got home at 9:30. No, I got home at 10 last night. So already, I'm going to bed at 11. My sleep is shit. How is yours? Here's the thing. After a while of sleeping whilst being sleep deprived, sleeping for 6-7 hours, your body and your mind just start to adapt to it. So you won't even realize how sleep deprived you are because your body's just naturally that way. But here's the crazy misconception about sleep. People assume hours in bed is the same as hours slept. So how would I describe it? Would be you would look at your phone at 10 o'clock and you would see, oh, it's 10 p.m. Time to go to sleep. So you put the phone down and you close your eyes and you get ready to sleep. Or even worse, it'd be 9:30 and you'd be like, okay, it's time to go to bed. You'd go into your bed and then you would count that time. Let's say you wake up at 6. And because you assume that you went to bed at 10 and you woke up at 6, you'd say, oh, I slept for 8 hours. Not exactly. Hours in bed, literally laying down in your bed, is not the same as hours of you literally just sleeping. And it's so crazy. My phone tracks this really well. I need I need to get better at sleeping, bro. You do too. I'm telling you right now, bro, just have the humility. If you had much better sleep, you'd be so much more productive throughout the day. And the way to do that is to allocate more time into bed. Literally just be in bed at 8:30? 8? Could you imagine that? Going to bed when the 5th graders go to bed? Going to bed when the 8-year-olds go to bed? That's a crazy early ass time, bro. But it would drastically improve your productivity. Fucking high ass successful people always get so much sleep. It's crazy. But it's fair. The second thing I wanted to speak to you about was diet. Ooh. You are what you eat. It just sounds like common sense, right? You are what you eat, right? What do you think eating shit Western food does to your brain? Genuinely, just have a second to sit there and think, what does eating shit Western food, chips, actually, no. You can look at a food, you can literally just look at something that you're about to eat and tell within a split second, okay, that shit's not healthy. So what is it for you that you can tell just before you eat it that it's going to be shit for me? Because here's the thing. When it comes to eating that type of food, it does some crazy things to your brain, bro. You'll experience this thing called brain fog after you're done eating some fast food. Because two things. One, our body's trying to digest it. So apparently the process to digesting food in our body is what was it? The most heavy it was pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy for our body to be digesting things. So if you eat either before you decide to do your hard work task, or if you eat shit food before you decide to do your hard work task, all of a sudden the hard task is close to impossible to do because your body just can't be bothered to do it. You know that feeling when you eat a full bowl of either carbs or whatever. You eat a fuck ton. and all of a sudden you just want to sleep. Could you imagine eating that big ass bowl of food before deciding to just do your homework? Because now you just can't. But that's the exact problem I had with recording. I would eat this big ass bowl of rice. Oh my God, so good, so good, so good. And then I come here to sit down and record, and my body would just, it would literally fight me. I'd be struggling to focus and be like, come on, come on, come on. Just speaking to the camera, just speaking to the camera. Nah, buddy. Nah, you can't do it, buddy. You can't do it. Oh, but you know what I mean. Chips, Doritos, dude, almost anything that is shit in anything that isn't like exactly one ingredient. And you already know what that is, so I don't need to waste that much time on that. But the best case scenario, bro, you fast before you do your hard work tasks. You fast. And that will give you the highest return on investment. Your brain will feel so much better. It will thank you when you fast before you decide to do hard work. Truth, truth. And the next thing I wanted to go over was the most simplest one. Meditation. So meditation is clearly simple. You're training your brain to be able to focus. You're training your brain to have a better attention span. How fucking great is that? So together we're just gonna do 2 breaths. Okay? So follow with me, bitch. In through the nose. Follow. You're gonna keep on doing that. When you get the thoughts in your mind, you're gonna focus back into the thought. You could download the app Medito. It's the one that I used to use. About like 3 to 5 minutes. That's what I used. Best case scenario, bro. Really good app. So something else I want to speak about though was your phone. This is gonna be like the last part of the video. Jesus Christ. This is gonna be the last part. Your phone is quite literally the most productive destructor out there. And it's crazy as I say this because I'm recording on my phone. All right, simple analogy. Let's say me and you are gonna work on the study guide for our exam that's due tomorrow. So me and you both, we have this big ass pack. We have this packet of like maybe 3 pages, and we're both gonna work on it, right? We're gonna go to your desk. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna go work on the study guide. This big ass study guide. Now let's say I'm starting to feel a little daunting, a little weird. I pull out a cigarette and I start smoking. And as you're sat there, you pull out your phone and you decide to go onto YouTube Shorts and start scrolling. And we decided to get to work on the same project together, on the same study guide. You wanna know something crazy? Within 30 to 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour, you and I would have close to the same amount of work done. But hang on, I'm high. I'm literally high. And you just sat there on your phone scrolling whilst also trying to do your work. This study was so weird, bro. It found that being distracted, literally like being on your phone, scrolling through messages, scrolling through whatever, replying to messages, doing this, doing that, has the same amount of working efficiency as a guy that's just high. So you may as well just get high and do your homework as opposed to being on your phone and scrolling through your messages. Don't get high, bro. I'm just kidding. But here's the thing. We can easily reduce that. We can easily stop that. Your phone's messages and your phone's notifications heavily distract you more than you think. Got that, little bro? Your phone's notifications, literally the distracts you so much more than you think. You thinking to yourself, oh, it's just a quick notification. I'll just tap on it, reply to it, go back to what I was doing. No. As soon as you do that, your brain is literally like taken out of it's called multitasking. You simply just cannot multitask at such a highly efficient rate and expect to get something really good done on your homework. And I see this in the gym too. People be like done with their sets and then they just go sit down and they're just on their phone. Are you gonna hit a PR when you're in the gym working out You go, and as soon as your set's over, you go back to sit down and you just sat there on your phone scrolling, waiting for your muscles to heal back. Like, no, bro. Best case scenario, your phone's in the locker. Second best case scenario, your phone's in your back pocket, or it's like somewhere on the floor. You don't even see it. You don't even think about it. You just sit there thinking about the next set. So your phone's. So here's the thing: when you click on a notification and you decide to go reply to it, what happens in your brain is so interesting. It's this thing called the residue. So when you reply to this notification, yada 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 yada, and you decide to get back to the work that you were deciding to do, your mind and your brain will still have residue of that other task you were doing. So let's say, oh yeah, I made a really good decision before I decided to record. No. I saw I had 8 Discord messages before when I opened my laptop. I'm not gonna open them until I'm done recording. Why? Because if I decided to open them, read them, and then record, a part of my mind would still be focused on that message. And this residue lasts for at least 15-20 minutes. Think about it, 15 to 20 minutes, your mind is halfly distracted by the task you were doing beforehand and can't focus primarily on this task. Bro, multitasking is shit. It's not that efficient. So your simple call to action is to do something on your phone. On your phone, if you have an iPhone, this is perfect. I'm not sure if this works on Android, but on your iPhone, go to, I might have to do this like after the video. I'm not sure where this is. Just go to the settings bar, search up in the bar. What was it called? Rise to Wake. And what was it? There's another one. Rise to Wake and tap. Like when you would tap the phone, it will turn on. Rise to Wake and tap to wake. Find those two settings, turn them off. I'm telling you right now, this is a huge productivity boost. Literally just turning off the Rise to Wake and the tap to do makes it so that you're on your phone way less. Because now you need to turn on your phone manually in order for it to work. You can't just look at your phone, but you can't just look like no more of that. This setting has been so great to me, bro. I've had it on since November of last year. I've had it on for a whole year. And it's so great. Like my screen time drastically reduces simply because I'm not touching my phone. It's not automatically turning on. Maybe some other time I'll speak to you about notifications, but that is your simple call to action. If you can do that, respect for you gone up. First link in the description, get a better body. Second link in the description, join our legion. You know exactly what to do. Duh, of course you do. Dummy.